The India-Pakistan conflict has been going on for the previous 75 odd years. We have had 3 major wars on the region of Kashmir. In the near future, and this is all prediction, this prediction is on a lot of concrete evidence. What the Indians and what the Pakistani side can do in an air power employment domain, considering the doctrines available. First and foremost, let's look at the Indian side of things. They have greater magnum, greater firepower, more in numbers, numerically superior aircraft or fighters in the capacity of the Su-30 MKI with its R-77 and 73 weapons on board, with the Mirage 2000 with their Mikas and 530Ds, latest Rafales which are undergoing integration, may take some time, but it will be there. Last but not the least, the MiG-29 is also a capable weapon system. They've integrated the MiG-21 Bison, considering claims that it can be utilized as an offshoot capability. On the other side, our side of the world, in Pakistan, we have a numerically inferior but battle-hardened Air Force. We've been there, done that on multiple fronts, 27th February 2019 being the epitome of everything that came together. The air power employment possibilities here with the fighter fleet, the JF-17 with the J-10C, PL-15, 2 and E's. We also have the F-16 with their AMRAAM AIM-120C5s, as well as the AIM-9 Sidewinder. The up-and-coming J-10C boasts of an ESA radar and a lot of other capabilities on board. I certainly say with conviction, in the near future, coming year, start of the next year, you will see the Pakistani Air Force having this aircraft within the airspace of Pakistan, at least a squadron, if not more. Let's look at the doctrines of the two with regard to magnum and size. The Indians can go ahead and do Warden to us. Warden's air power doctrine relates to the 5 rings. 5 rings: specific, leaderships, organic essentials, infrastructure, population, and in the end, fielded forces. On our side of the things, we have a smaller air force with hard-hitting capability. We can utilize Sean Clarke's SPOT. SPOT stands for Strategic Persuasive Oriented Targeting. Layman's terms, hitting the enemy where it hurts. These are the 2 possibilities that can happen. Kashmir being a small region, it is going to be having limited airspace. Therefore, smaller region of the Kashmir area ensures smaller battle space. They bring in 3 to 5 of their high-tech squadrons. We bring in our 3 to 5 high-tech squadrons. On the other side, Army, 3 corps their side, 3 corps our side, so it's going to be a very limited battle space. If we look at time, the international players will never let this engagement to extend beyond 24 to 48 hours. So that is where the war will start and finish. So anybody and everybody who moves quicker, faster, brisker, makes more efficient decisions will be on the winning side of the things. Same, bringing back 27th February 2019, same thing happened there. So J-10C has extreme employment capability with its PL-15E on board. It outsticks or outguns the Meteor of the Rafale on the eastern border. The West, as I've already mentioned in previous episode, the West is already cognizant of the fact, because it outsticks all Western air-to-air missiles as well. Probability of kill being another factor. But the weapon on an aircraft which is capable like a J-10C or a Block 3 JF-17 with an ESA radar on board, with link data fusion, it will certainly be a game changer in the region of Pakistan and India. Talking of the Indian boast regarding a two-front war, I think it's a far-fetched idea. A two-front war by India against Pakistan and China is more of a challenge than being a possibility. The quantum or the numbers don't match. The capability, the competency doesn't match. The Rafale, which has recently come in, will take its time for doctrinal induction within the Indian Air Force, TAC D and other platforms. 1 year, to say the least, is what is going to be utilized for this. So overall, bringing or giving you a brief summary of this, spot for Pakistan with Sean Clark, with air-to-air capability of the F-16, the JF-17 and the J-10C. On the Indian side, the John Warden with the 5-ring theory, with their air assets, the MiG-29, the Su-30 MKI, the Mirage 2000 and the latest Rafale. It's going to be an interesting state of affairs considering external security matters within the region. Looking at the CPEC, OBOR, BRI, it's going to be a scuttle of affairs which will generate a lot of hustle and bustle within the region. I certainly believe for the first time in history that Pakistan is on the correct side in the long-term picture or the strategic insight within the new blocks which are being generated in the region and worldwide.